guys? Hey, we are back on the Jay Douglas Show. I'm so excited. We have Mark Pattison from PorchLight Realty in San Diego.
Yes.
Nice to have some sun coming from the other side of the country. So we're here right now in Anaheim. Big event. You might see there's a little bit going on behind us. And I just wanted to grab some of these really awesome professionals that are part of a network that I'm a part of and just kind of see what's going on and pass that along. So can we pick your brain?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. All right, so tell them your name's Mark, but tell them, like, let's get some context here because I think it's important for them to understand who we're talking to.
Okay.
So a little bit about yourself, or maybe how many deals you did in the past year, this year, what your team looks like. Tell us about that.
Perfect. Yeah, from Seattle originally, moved to Chicago a little bit and decided these towns have horrible weather, so I moved to San Diego solely for the sunshine. I had about $40,000 in credit card debt, a moped that wasn't mine, and an apartment. So that's where I started in San Diego. Got my real estate license almost 4 years ago, and about a year ago I started my team, a little over a year ago, and we're on track to do 80 million this year. And we've got sales manager, ops manager, 6 sales agents, and 6 brand new ones with their license within the last 2 months. So growing.
4 years in the business.
Yes, almost 4.
Almost 4 years in the business, from a stolen moped to this is pretty awesome. So, and then like you're there's more to Mark than like the world knows too. Like I think this is super cool. I know I've always talked about it. You're well traveled. Like how many countries have you hit?
70.
70 countries. So you think this guy's been exposed to a few things? I absolutely think so. So, so tell me, we're at this event here. Instead of diving into like more of what you do, I like to dig deep into like what you want to do. So what are you hoping to take away from here? What are you wanting to take home and implement? Like what's going through your mind right now?
Definitely one of the things we're doing right now, video.
Okay.
I need to implement more video. I really want to be the kind of the digital mayor of San Diego.
Okay.
But I also want to provide value. So it's not just real estate, real estate, real estate. I want to be the person for all information. I'm obsessed with San Diego. I think it's the best city in the world. With traveling, I got to travel to a bunch of cool places, but San Diego is definitely one of my favorite. And so I want to convey that. I want to teach people about my city. I want to have people move there. I want people to know that when they move to San Diego, I'm their guy.
Cool, cool. And then what do you think that's going to do for your team when you become the digital mayor? Like how are you going to, because there's a lot of team leaders out there right now that, you know, it's the struggle. It's like, how do I take care of my team? I don't want to be the hero of the minions, you know, so how do you think all of that's going to help support your team?
For sure. Well, one thing is our videographer is open to any team member. So anyone on the team is allowed to use the videographer at any given moment.
Nice.
We got a green screen in the back of our office.
Very cool.
So if they want to do market updates, they can do their own spin on it. We'll put it out on social media. It's not just about me. So
okay, cool.
I'm open to having anyone and everyone. I also want to start interviewing some of my agents and say, you know, you came from X brokerage, you came to my team. What changed? Like, what's different? And where do you see yourself going? So, actualizing, you know, visualizing their goals and seeing how I can help them as well, and then putting that out on video.
So I work with a few teams too,
Yeah.
and one of the things that team leaders struggle with is holding their team members accountable to do some of these really healthy things that are good for them, like be in front of the camera, let the world see them, don't be the secret agent that we know so many people are. What's your thoughts around like getting them to do it? Do you have a culture where they're all like excited about it, or is this a battle that you have with maybe people that are scared to be in front of the camera?
No, I think it goes in waves of one thing, accountability. I always think accountability of like showing up and doing your job, not necessarily just video, but I do think some people are intimidated by video.
And how will you help them through that?
It's easy. I mean,
Make
just
them
be
do it?
yourself.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
be yourself.
Yeah.
People like you no matter what. There were a lot of people on stage talking about their insecurities. Everyone's insecure. I think that I'm not the best agent all the time, but I got to keep telling myself. So if you're scared about being on video, you just got to get over it.
That's valuable. Thanks. And then, so one last question here. What is a nugget you can maybe give? And your audience here is a lot of people back home that we got agents, we got team leaders. You know, everybody's watching this trying to figure out like where do they fit in the right place. You know, are they may be on the right bus, are they in the right seat? I like to say sometimes. But what's a nugget you can maybe give out to all or any of those type of people out there?
For sure. The biggest thing I've ever learned or from myself was just you be you. So there's all these list to last and calling FSBOs, calling expireds. I personally love buyers, and as a team leader, I try to take mostly buyers. And maybe I'm just naive and not being an agent for very long, but I've acquired quite a few properties from mostly buyers. I've made got a lot of savings. I own more than a moped, which I didn't steal. It was actually a moped my dad bought me for college, but then every time he sees me, he reminds me that
That's so funny.
I took his moped. So buyers, you know, and I've always had this like mindset that I need to be working with more listings. But truly my passion is finding a buyer a new home. Like, I think it's so much fun and I get energy from it. Having listings, it's too just like methodical, and I'm not that way at all. So I think just being yourself and owning up to what you enjoy. Don't let others, like, you know, tell you what you should be doing. Just do what you do and do it really well.
I greatly respect that, because I think there's a lot of team leaders out there that feel like they have to be all things to all people, which means they don't delegate.
Yep.
And so you are I don't know if it's unique or not, but I think it's unique to you that you're able to sit there and say, this is what I want to do, and I'm just going to bring in all these people in less than 4 years to make this amazing team. That's pretty awesome, man. So I want to say congratulations. Thanks for jumping on the show. Is there ways people can maybe reach out to you if they want to send you a referral in San Diego? It's kind of a popular town.
PorchLight San Diego.
Yeah.
You'll be able to find us, and we'll take any referrals. We got price points from 200 all the way up to whatever you want to send me, 50 million.
Awesome, man. All right, cool. All right, well, thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you on the next Jay Douglas Show.